Good morning, dear students. This is the first video of chapter 4 Geography. Chapter name is Agriculture and this video is for the student of standard 10. As you can see, heading of this chapter is Agriculture. It means we are going to read about the agriculture in this chapter. We will cover agriculture, types of agriculture, in market, how the agricultural products are reaching, different types of crops in India. So these all we will cover in this particular chapter. But what here we are just going to cover in this video, we will see the definition of agriculture, we will cover the history of agriculture in India, as well as by seeing the map we will know that which type of cultivation people are doing. We will also cover the steps which requires in agriculture. So one by one, let's see what is agriculture. First we will cover that. You can see here, students, when we define agriculture, so it is a primary activity and is closely related to the natural environment. First understand why agriculture is called primary activity. What do you know about primary activity? So primary activity includes all such activities where we are just accessing or dealing with the natural environment, where we are using the natural resource to get the natural goods. Okay, it means whatever is our raw material, that is natural, as well as the finished goods what we are getting, that is also natural. So that's why agriculture is a primary activity and it is closely related to the natural environment. Agriculture is also called farming or husbandry. Here we used to rear some animals also. Animal rearing is also a part of agriculture. The term agriculture has been derived from the Latin word ager, meaning field, and cultura, meaning cultivation. So this is made up of two words, that is two Latin word, ager, that meaning is field, and cultura, it means is cultivation. Now see the next slide. If we talk about the history of agriculture, so in India, agriculture began by 9000 BC as a result of early cultivation of plants. Double monsoon leads to harvest in a year. Understand the journey of this agriculture. When monsoon just coming very nicely, monsoon was coming on time. Now farmer decided that why don't we just grow more than one crops in a year. The Grow More Food campaign, 1940s, and the integrated production program 1950s focused on food and cash crops supply respectively. So this way, when we were about to get our independence, at that time also people were focusing on the production of crops, because at that time our country was on back foot. We were not having enough food to eat. We were dependent on other country. Earlier, before coming of the Britishers, our country was self-sufficient. But how Britishers ruined our country, we all are knowing. So different campaign just launched by the government to encourage the farmer to grow more and more. In 1960s, this is very important, students, Green Revolution started, and this Green Revolution just introduced the HYV seeds. Next, just see, 2/3 of Indian population is engaged in agriculture activities. You are knowing that India's population are mainly dependent on the agriculture sector. Food grains are the most important agricultural products made in India. India exports agro products like tea, coffee, spices, etc. So this map will help you to understand that from where which region is favorable for the cultivation of which type of crops. Next, when we just talk about the basic steps of agricultural practices, so few steps are required, that is the preparation of soil, sowing seed, adding manure and fertilizer, irrigation, protection measures, harvesting, storage, marketing. These are the process which required or the steps required in agricultural practices. So let's see one by one what are these practices. You can see here, students, preparation of soil, that is soil is the natural medium for plant to grow. So plowing, tilling and leveling of soil is very much important. Before just growing the crops, before sowing the seed, you will have to just plow the field so that soil get loose. Okay, you cannot just sow the seed in hard soil or rough soil. So you will have to tile your field, level your field or plow your field. So traditional methods as well as the modern methods. Nowadays people are using the modern methods, using tractors to plow the field. Next is sowing. After plowing your field, you need to sow the seed. Okay, so good quality seed is required. Clean, healthy and viable seed of a good variety giving high yield. HYV seeds, sometimes people are just using, many areas people are using the HYV seeds which is giving the surplus. Next process is the irrigation and adding manure. Adding manure and fertilizer after sowing your seed, you will have to add manure. Okay, so there is difference between manure and fertilizer, students, don't get confused. This is one type of supplement which we are adding into the soil so that our plant will grow as soon as possible. Okay, or our plant will just become healthy. So manure are the natural product, the bio waste. Okay, it is not chemical, but fertilizer sometimes we use the chemical also in that. Next is the process of irrigation. This is very much important process. The process of supplying dry land with water. So different methods people are just applying these days to conserve the water. Drip irrigation is very famous. Okay, canal irrigation is also there. You are knowing about the Indira Gandhi canal, students, Rajasthan, getting the water from the Bhakra Nangal dam. Okay, so this way canal is helping, sprinkler is helping. You can see the second image is the sprinkler. Third figure is also the sprinkler. So this way you have to just supply the water in the field. So that is the irrigation process. Next, after just growing the plant, you have to protect it also. This is our responsibility, the farmer's responsibility, to protect the farm. So pest monitoring, pesticide licensing, disease monitoring, weed monitoring. Weeds are the unwanted plant, students, which grow with the main plant, and we have to remove that by using the pesticides, insecticides, weedicides. Okay, so plant quarantine is very important. Quarantine word is very famous these days, students. Plant needs also quarantine. It means it has to just grow individually, okay, alone. So weeds are not good for the plant, main plant, which we required. Weeds will start consuming or just taking the nutrition, whatever we are just applying for the main plant. So weedicides we are using to kill such type of plants, unwanted plants. Next process and the last is the harvesting. Okay, so harvesting is the process by which we used to just cut the plants. Okay, when it just ripe, you can see the ladies are carrying the crops on their head. Different machines are also used these days. Simple tools. In traditional methods people are using the simple tool. You can see a knife like structure that people are just using to cut the crops. This is the combined machine, students, where crops are just cut down or harvested from the field. Next process is storage. Storage is also very much important because you did lots of hard work, and if you will be failed, if you will be not able to just preserve and conserve your food grains, you will not get the area, you will not get the place, you will not store the food properly, so your whole effort will go in vain. So that's why, to prevent grain quality loss from weather, wind and moisture, rodents, birds and insects and microorganisms, we have to facilitate the area which will just help the plants to remain in good and healthy condition. So 14 degrees Celsius is required, more than 40 degrees Celsius is required. Moisture, for just killing the moisture. If the plant requires that cool temperature, then below 15 degrees Celsius. Next, our farm products just reach to the market. So input distribution, last year you have read about the PDS, public distribution system. So finally our products reaching to the market. So this is the end of the video, students. Thank you for watching.